When I call your name, you will come forth.
Among the many fan theories in the Harry Potter universe, one of the darkest and most haunting suggests that the entire wizarding world is a metaphor for a mental institution, and that Hogwarts itself is not a school of magic, but a sanctuary for young minds grappling with psychological illness. In this theory, magic is not literal, but symbolic. Each spell, creature, and challenge a projection of the inner turmoil faced by these children. Harry Potter, scarred by neglect and trauma, becomes a symbol of childhood PTSD and survivor's guilt. His constant battle with Voldemort reflects his inner struggle with depression and invisible, persistent darkness that haunts him. Hermione Granger, with her need for control, excessive studying, and fear of failure, represents anxiety and perfectionism. Meanwhile, Luna Lovegood, often lost in her own world, stands in for dissociation or neurodivergence, detached from conventional reality, but deeply empathetic and insightful in her own way. In this reading, Hogwarts functions much like a mental health facility, a structured environment where each student is sorted not by personality, but by coping style. Gryffindors fight their demons head-on. Ravenclaws intellectualize their pain. Hufflepuffs seek comfort in community, and Slytherins mask vulnerability with ambition and pride. The Sorting Hat becomes a psychological assessment tool, placing students in environments best suited for their therapeutic needs. Even the creatures of this world take on deeper meanings. Dementors embody depressive episodes, draining hope and joy from their victims. Boggarts are literal representations of personal fears. Thestrals, visible only to those who've seen death, capture the lasting impact of trauma and the clarity it can bring. This theory paints the entire saga not as a fantasy adventure, but as a powerful allegory for healing. Magic becomes a metaphor for therapy, imagination, and resilience, the intangible tools people use to survive the battles in their own minds. In this darkest reading, Harry Potter is no longer a boy who lived, it's a story about learning to live despite everything.